No one deserves to be treated the way that our victim was treated.
Tonight on DC News Now, an arrest in a Great Falls, Virginia murder. Police say the suspect was the victim's co-worker and was in the country illegally. After 10 years, DC's Carter Barron Amphitheater is welcoming back crowds. What you can expect when the music returns to the historic venue this weekend.
We're tracking more clouds overnight and then that threat for strong to severe storms into the day tomorrow. More on that coming up.
Enough is enough when it comes to ICE brutality.
House Democrats are launching an investigation in what they say is misconduct by ICE after an agent pointed a gun at a Northern Virginia woman last week.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan. Susan Tran is on assignment. Tonight, Fairfax County police say the man accused in the deadly stabbing of a mother near a trail in Great Falls, Virginia earlier in the week is spending his first night behind bars in Maryland. Officers say 42-year-old Carmen Puch's 19-year-old lover and co-worker is a suspect in her murder. Federal immigration officials confirm that Alexis Campos is from El Salvador and in the U.S. illegally. The White House commenting on the case tonight. DC News Now's Randy Bass is live from the restaurant where the suspect and victim both work together in Herndon. Randy, you spoke with the woman's family briefly this evening. What did they tell you?
Yes, I spoke with the victim, Carmen Puch's family, tonight on the phone for a very short time. They tell me they are not doing well, very bad, as they describe it to me. Still very much trying to process everything that has happened over the last 2 or 3 days and what happened to their loved one earlier this week. And tonight, police are putting together a terrifying timeline of Carmen's final moments. Fairfax County police say Carmen Puch's co-worker and lover, Alexis Diaz Campos, stabbed her multiple times, poured a water bottle full of gasoline on her, and tried to light her on fire early Monday morning near a trail along Difficult Run in Great Falls, where a runner found her body and called 911.
Loving mother of a 3-year-old little girl. No one deserves to be treated the way that our victim was treated, and she was stabbed repeatedly by our 19-year-old killers.
Police say 42-year-old Carmen Puch and the 19-year-old suspect were romantically involved, working together at Bites Cafe in Reston, where police say there's surveillance video of him collecting supplies from around the restaurant, only to use them in her murder hours later.
Armed with a fixed blade knife that he took from the restaurant. He also had a pair of latex gloves that he took from the restaurant. He also had a water bottle that he took from the restaurant, all very premeditated.
One of their co-workers telling DC News Now she didn't notice anything off about Campos, but police say after he was arrested in Lanham, Maryland this morning, he's now completely confessing to the crime. The motive still a mystery. The case getting national attention, the White House posting on Instagram about the suspect's status, who they say is in the U.S. illegally from El Salvador. He crossed into the U.S. in 2024. Saying in parts, this is why President Trump fights to secure our border and deport the worst of the worst who invaded our country under President Biden. And it might be a while before Campos makes his first appearance in a courtroom. Prosecutors in Prince George's County tell me they don't yet have any documents for him, and prosecutors here in Fairfax tell me they are awaiting his extradition back here to Virginia. In Herndon, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, Randy, with that update tonight. Meanwhile, in Maryland, the woman killed while walking with her young son in Rockville has now been identified. Police say Raiduka Kevlifi was hit along Chapman Avenue near Twinbrook Parkway Monday night. The 44-year-old mother died at the hospital. Her 4-year-old son is also hit, but is expected to be okay. The driver did stay on scene. Anyone with information is asked to contact police. Just into our newsroom tonight, the National Park Service says the Arlington Memorial Bridge, as well as connecting roads, will be closed for 2 hours tomorrow. The Park Service says this is all related to the Freedom 250 Grand Prix happening this weekend. The closure is from 10 in the morning until noontime. Again, that is tomorrow morning. The Arlington Memorial Bridge. All right, let's get a first check on the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jackie Layer. And Jackie, not a bad Wednesday evening out there right now.
No, not too bad. I mean, we're just noticing more of those clouds building in through the overnight, and then our threat for some strong to severe thunderstorms potentially out there tomorrow afternoon. So something to keep in mind if you do have those plans out there for the day tomorrow. Out there right now, though, not tracking much across our area. If anything, a couple of those light sprinkles are trying to push in to westernmost parts of Maryland, but we'll start to see a bit more of that wet weather and thunderstorm activity pushing in, especially tomorrow afternoon and evening. We'll associate with that system that's farther off towards our north and west. So the threat tomorrow along and east of the I-95 corridor, we're talking about the slight risk, 2 out of 5 on that severe scale. Still a little bit more elevated compared to that marginal risk that's over along those areas shaded in green. But currently those temperatures are into those low to mid 70s off towards the north and west. We're still trying to hold on to those middle 80s right now in DC. And it's still a bit more muggy to humid out there at this point. Still going to be quite humid out there for the day tomorrow. So if you're trying to plan your day, partly to mainly cloudy skies in the morning, and we could see a couple of those rain showers back out towards the mountains region tomorrow morning. Looking at towards the middle of the afternoon, though, 2 p.m., I would say that's a time frame that you do want to start to become a bit more weather aware, as we do see that threat for the stronger storms to pop up right around that point. So I'll have more details on that with Futurecast and timing it all out coming up.
All right, Jackie, we'll see you then. All new tonight, according to the Washington Post, the Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority approved $15 billion to help fund renovations at Dulles Airport. The project will add new concourses and underground tunnels, as well as getting rid of the controversial people movers. Construction is set to start late next year and wrap up in 2029. All right, taking a live look tonight at the Kennedy Center, lawyers for the performing arts venue telling a judge they will not restore President Trump's name to the building until after Labor Day. The board passing a resolution to write on the building, restored and renovated by President Donald J. Trump. If the Kennedy Center Fund reaches $100 million, the board says it will add another reference to the president. The center is set to shut down soon for renovations and is expected to reopen in 2018. All new tonight, the Carter Barron Amphitheater in Rock Creek Park reopening after standing silent for the last decade. Some of music's biggest names entertained thousands of fans there, including Ella Fitzgerald and the district's very own Duke Ellington, Marvin Gaye, and Chuck Brown. DC News Now's Dave Laval joining us live there tonight. Dave, the gates to this legendary venue will reopen tomorrow night for 3 nights of concerts.
Yeah, good evening, Chris. And you mentioned some great names in music, but here's one you might not have known. It's hard to believe, roughly 50 years ago, beyond these gates, the boss introduced the world to Born to Run. The Rock Creek Conservancy believes it's time for this venue to get back to performing for fans. And among those who agree, some of those who performed here.
An honor and a privilege, really, to reopen a space that is familiar to native Washingtonians.
Cam Poles is with the band Black Alley. The D.C. native group performed at the Carter Barron roughly 15 years ago. They also have fond memories of having watched concerts there.
When I started going to shows at the Carter Barron, it just made me feel like I was moving on to the next phase of my coolness,
I just imagine me being on that stage one day.
Crews get a temporary stage ready that will host the venue's first concerts in 10 years.
This place has been a place of magic and artistry for more than 75 years.
Dan Pushkar is the executive director of the Rock Creek Conservancy. An unsafe stage forced the Carter Barron's closure in 2016. Pushkar is ready to see it back in operation.
Rock Creek Park is the national park for Washingtonians, right? I love the National Mall, but that's for all of America. Rock Creek Park is special. It's our place, and this is one of its gems.
We plan to rock everybody's socks off, first off. We're going to do what we came to do. We're going to do our job.
Yeah, we help breathe life back into some of that, some of the original Chocolate City, and that's what more can you ask for?
The 3 concerts are currently the only ones planned to take place at the venue, and depending on their success, more concerts could take place. We're live at Rock Creek Park in Northwest. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
What a special few days there. Dave, thanks. Meanwhile, in the Commonwealth, Governor Abigail Spanberger says Virginia is in good economic shape, but urges lawmakers they must be cautious moving forward. She says that while general fund revenue in 2026 exceeded expectations, she warned that actions taken by the federal government remain a cause for concern. Meanwhile, Republicans claim Spanberger is not responsible for the budget surplus.
Also know that this is just the beginning, because this law will continue to shift monumental costs from the federal government to the states, to our state's budget.
This is a result of conservative, effective policymaking by the previous administrations, long before the current administration was in place.
Well, Republicans also claim some of the legislation signed by Spanberger, including creating a new state-run paid family medical leave program, will make life more expensive for Virginians. Coming up here in D.C. News Now at 9, a Northern Virginia woman speaks out after ICE agents pointed a gun at her during a traffic stop. Her message today to lawmakers on Capitol Hill. And back to school shopping with kids can cause big-time stress. We're helping you stretch your dollar with how a solid plan could help you keep your sanity. And ahead at 9:30, an SUV crashes into a gas line in Northern Virginia, forcing evacuations, including to a daycare. Why officials say the weather helped keep the leak from spreading.